Hello, my name is J. Ed Rannacher. The J is for John, my real first name. My uncle and my grandfather were both named John Edward, but were called Ed or Eddie throughout their lives. So when I was born, my mother decided to carry on a family tradition. It was a little confusing in my early years in school. The teachers would call on John, and I would not respond. One of them thought I had a hearing problem, wanted to have me tested until I explained the situation. My earliest recollections of reading were in the form of comic books. Batman and Superman were my favorites. I probably had every issue at the time. I wish I still had them. They'd probably be valuable. As I got a little older and into high school, I could let my imagination run wild reading stories about Tom Sawyer, the adventures of Huckleberry Finn, the Robinson Crusoe, Catcher in the Rye, to name a few. My attraction to writing didn't begin until after I was discharged from the Army. I enrolled in college funded by the GI Bill. And one of my courses was a creative writing course, which I really liked, and I did very well in it. But I never really considered at that point writing a novel. It wasn't until I retired that I really gave it some thought. I saw a movie with Jack Nicholson called The Bucket List. And I decided to list 10 things that I would like to do before I meet my maker. And right at the top of, or near the top of the list, was write the great American novel. A real cliche, probably for millions of people. Well, let me tell you, it was much easier said than done. I set out to write a fiction novel based loosely on my time spent as part of the American invasion force into the Dominican Republic in 1965. I sat down at my computer and began. And after about 2 months, I had 20,000 words. At this point, I decided to see what it would take to finish the project. Through my investigation, I found that the average novel is between 60 and 100,000 words, a daunting task to say the least. I knew that I would have to set a goal if I was going to finish this project. The goal I set was to write 1 page a day, 6 days a week, minimum of 250 words. Most days after I got the routine down, I would surpass that goal, and some days doing 5 pages or more. After a little over a year into the project, I wrote the last word. And after about 12 rewrites, I wound up with a little over 74,000 words. A story about an American military action, espionage, and a little romance. I think you'll enjoy reading my book. I thank you for your interest, and I look forward to your support.